Hey guys, 8 Ball here, back with another Friendsim video. Today we are still on volume 12. Sorry, I blanked a little bit. And we are going to be starting Tirona's route today. Look at this child. I don't know what to make of him. But yeah, so prediction for this route will be bad. Let's see if it goes bad like we did with poor Gaelic over here. My poor boy. I'm so sorry. He's so. Oh, my poor boy. Alright, Tirona, here we come. Oh, where am I? In jail? What? So, here you are, in jail. You always knew you would end up here eventually, but you were expecting a human jail, not this. It all happened so fast. You were waltzing down another Alternian street in search of friends when you heard the telltale sound of machinery behind you, and before you could escape, some giant metal drone with a rocket ass scooped you up and flew away with you. You were honestly surprised that the drone didn't execute you on sight. They've tried to do that before, after all. Perhaps your numerous shenanigans have grown so vast and ridiculous someone wants to see you in what? Someone wants to see you in person before you die. If only to have the chance to ask what you. What? To ask you what the fuck. In any case, you aren't complaining. Not about being brought in alive, at least. You have plenty of other things to complain about, though. This cell sucks. It's hard and cold and full of this gross looking moss that could probably kill you since everything else on this planet sure can. There's a couple of patchwork holes on the back of your wall cell, on the back wall of your cell, which aren't enough to wriggle your way out, though. Through. My eye. Hold on. Okay, but are enough to let in light from the outside. You've been in here since a few hours before dawn, and now it's midday, which means scorching rays of sunlight are streaming their way through your cell and forcing you to dart around into the shadiest spots as the sun makes its way across the sky. As if that weren't enough, it's also hammering rain outside, which really isn't doing much to stem the sunlight. And you think the rain might be acidic, too? Fun! Intermingled with the rain, you have been hearing some sounds come through the other rooms. Interrogations, maybe? Torture? Whatever it is, you are not a fan. It would, what? And would someone please fix the leak in the roof? If you have to listen to one more drop of water exploding onto the floor like a nuclear fucking bomb, your shit is going to take an extended sabbatical from the handle. What? And going to take okay. To conclude, it's not great. You'd like out, right now, preferably. Now? Oh, god damn it. You were hoping that someone would conveniently appear in time with your internal monologue, but no such luck. Okay, whew, there she is. Your new savior, a small, probably the smartest troll you've met so far, with the possible exception of Amicia, and the smallest troll you've met. Okay, I was like, smartest. Do you even know her yet? And she looks about as young as Amicia as well. She's got wild pigtails sprouting out from her head and a twitchy look in her eye, like she's going to Like she's going to start sprinting the second she hears a sound. She opens your cell door with a creak and gestures to head down the hallway in a quick jerk of her head.
Come on, with me now. Quickly, head down. Keep quiet, no asking questions.
Save? Yes, save. Here. I will follow her without asking questions. You follow her down the hallway, keeping quiet as instructed, even though you have so many questions you want to ask her. Questions like what her name is, where you are, or why they haven't fixed the fucking leak in the roof. Instead, you just hurry closely behind her as she takes you down to a stairwell and to the back of the building, and up a multiple flights of stairs. Peeking out the window of each door you pass, you see what seems to be an evidence locker, and even then, a row of tightly packed cubicles, and then, nope, and then, yeah, okay. I need to restart this. Peeking out the window of each door you pass, you see what seems to be an evidence locker, and then a row of tightly packed cubicles, and then a long winding hallway. This is where she opens the door and ushers you through. What? Okay. The hallway is full of electronically locked doors with troll signs on them, and the overwhelming the overwhelming majority of which are teal. The only other presence here seems to be an automated cleaning robots. You are unsurprised to see that the troll Roombas come with their knives pre-attached. She punches a series of numbers and letters into the keypad beside one of the doors, bearing her sign and a name, and then slips inside. You follow. Oh.
Oh, you. Here we are. My hive away from hive. You can be a bit louder now, but no shouting. That'd just be weird as hell, buddy. Oh, my name is Tirona, by the way.
You politely refrain from shouting as you introduce yourself to her. Tirona pulls up a chair and sits down at her husk top, tapping some keys.
So, what were you gonna do here? What we're gonna do here is I'm just going to go ahead and access your files in our system. Shouldn't be too hard to find since you're a weird alien, and yep, here we are. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. Time to make a few edits. She leans in, fingers flying quickly over the keys. She's absurdly fast on the keyboard, her eyes darting back and forth across the screen. Normally it would pull any... What? I wouldn't... Whoa, no, that's her. Never mind. Now, normally I wouldn't pull anything this risky, and I certainly wouldn't be helping out a criminal, but I have a good source that you're not the kind of person we should be letting rot in a cell, or worse. Right now, you're in our system on a lot of weird and serious offenses. But you and I, we know the only thing you're really guilty of is trying to keep your head and shoulders attached, yeah? I'm just gonna click here, delete a few things, and there we go. You're clean.
Wow, just like that? Huh. You thank her profusely and begin to consider groveling at her feet, but she cuts you off.
Listen, I'm just doing the grunt work for you. Wasn't really my decision to spring you. Let's just say I have a mutual friend. Wink wink, nudge nudge. I run errands for him sometimes in exchange for information that I just happen to be pulling in a...
What? That I just happen to be pulling... Oh, okay.
I just happen to be pulling an all-dayer over here anyway, so I was in the right place at the right time.
This mutual friend of yours sounds like a dead ringer for Malik. Wow, knowing a cerulean in high places is already paying some great dividends. It beats our data, at least. Oh, damn. All you got from her were some seriously weird DMs on Chitter from her stream followers. Anyway, speaking of being in the right place, what is this place anyway?
This place is, well, it's a lot of things. Jail and courthouse and office, a whole lot more. Basically, if you're a teal looking to learn how to do teal things, this is where you go for a hands-on internship. Most of it is law-related, of course, but there's a couple of semi-related fields and...
What? And the... Oh.
Fields for the go-getters looking to do something a little different. Like me. Yep, I bet you're just dying to know what I get up to in these hollowed halls, don't you? Surely a brilliant mind like Miss Caxton.
What? Miss what? Oh, that's her. Okay. I was like, what?
Surely a brilliant mind like Miss Caxton is doing some real important work here. Is what I bet you're thinking, and you are absolutely correct, my friend. Feast your Gandalburbs on this.
What? What was that? Back. Back. Feast your gander bulbs. Okay. Gander bulbs. So eyes. A few clicks of the wriggly bulbous mouse, and her husk top loads several images. You glance at the screen, and the recognition center in your brain goes haywire with dopamine. Alien culture or not, you know memes when you see them. God, you missed memes.
Check it out, check it out. They're a little corny, but I know Triz is going to love them. She's a real sucker for this kind of thing.
One of them is an image macro featuring Trizza doing her makeup with the caption, "Trizza's so hot, rebels are so not." Oh, old memes. Never mind. Another seems to feature troll brains. At least, you hope those are brains, of varying size and hemocolors. Being a rebel is the small maroon brain. Sympathizing with rebels is the medium-sized olive brain. And worshipping Trizza is the giant purple brain. Oh, okay. I get it. It's the brain meme.
These ones will be going up to the web soon, but for now I've got plenty of other memes circulating. See, I've made a bunch of fake chitter accounts and got some teachy troll to automate them for me. He was hyped about the excitement nub to do some work on Triz's behalf, I'll tell you. Some of these accounts are just pretend to be regular trolls, and others are best jokes nightly, big friendly relatable laugh humor. You know, they're racking up the followers as we speak.
And the point of them And the point of them is to put Triz's memes out there.
That's how you get them. You start with a couple of innocuous jokes and cut per-beast pics. Cute per-beast pics. And then bam, suddenly you're spreading the good word of the Empire and everyone accepts it because your chitter account is funny and hip. Yeah, I call it the meme-naganda. It's gonna be the next big thing, I tell you.
It does seem like a pretty clever way of spreading propaganda, really effective on today's modern youth. It also deeply unnerves you, but you leave out that part. There's just something wrong about memes being used for evil.
Thank you. I'm glad someone appreciates all the hard work I'm doing here instead of just brushing me off. I've had to do a lot of overtime putting out propaganda for the Empire lately. Just between you and me. Although this ain't exactly much of a secret anymore. There's talk of a rebellion brewing. Like the real, actual, big-scale one, instead of just a bunch of high-bloods getting paranoid because of a Burgundy looked at them funny. It's pretty scary, actually. I hope I won't get swept up in all of it if something nasty breaks out.
Yeah, that's the vibe you've been getting. You're about to ask for some more info on this rebellion when she cuts you off and keeps rambling on. Seems like she's got quite a lot to say. You get the impression that nobody else here listens to her, possibly because she's still so young compared to most of them. But saving you from a jail cell is a good way to get you to pay attention.
But here's the thing, despite being a whole lot of potential trouble,
Despite being a whole lot of potential trouble.
It is also a great opportunity to show the Empire just how invaluable my skills will be for them. See, I've got it all planned out. First, I need to prove to Trizza how useful and clever I am, and how helpful I can be for her regime. Then, when Trizza comes of age, she'll dethrone the current Empress and take her place. Most trolls love Trizza, and those who don't are gonna get themselves culled real quick, so I'm sure she'll have plenty of support when the time comes for their duel. Once she is in full power, I'll snag myself a nice position as her propaganda minister. And if I'm real lucky, I can wheedle my way into being assistant to his honorable tyranny himself.
His honorable tyranny? His honorable tyranny? You think you've heard of this guy before. You assume he's a particularly high-ranking troll in the legislative process.
Oh no, he's just a fuck off huge monster who passes judgment on criminals by eating them or eating anyone who bugs him, really. He presides over particularly noteworthy trials, especially the extreme court.
In retrospect, you should have known. If monsters can be parents, they can surely be judges too. But, what exactly is the appeal here?
Who wouldn't want to be big and handsome and strong enough to devour anyone who annoys you? The perfect life, I tell ya.
Fair.
As it stands, since I can't be him, I can at least be his best buddy and most perfect little helper. And besides, doing all the behind-the-scenes work is a lot safer than trying to actually hunt down and prosecute criminals, I'll tell you that much. I mean, yeah, he might eat me, but that's just a normal workplace safety hazard, really. Nothing I can't handle.
She really does have it all planned out, doesn't she? You're impressed.
Thank you. But I can't do it all alone. I'm gonna need some help. Along the way, from a very talented and clever associate or two. I bet you know who I'm talking about.
Her Lucis? Her classmates?
No, dummy. Sheesh, here I am trying to butter you up and it flies right over your think pan. I'm talking about you. I need your help. I think after bailing you out of that jam, I've earned it. Wouldn't you say?
What? The old I rake... okay.
The old I rake my claws down your back and you rake yours down mine deal, you know.
Troll idioms are still inscrutable as ever, but you do know a thing or two about claws, and that's helping people learn their own good graces. What's she need?
You've ever hear those old...
What? Adage. You ever hear the old what? Adage? Teals talk. I don't know what that is.
You ever hear the old adage, teals talk? And, well, a lot of teals have been talking about the strange alien going around getting all buddy-buddy with these casts. The way I see it, someone like that might just know how to get me into their offices and dig up some dirt on them and their potential rebel connections. I keep saying they should start shelling out the grander scan. Oh. They should start shelling out for the grander scan tech. But nobody ever listens to me. No way.
What?
No way, no how. A regular old password system ought to be enough, right? They wish. Yeah, they really wish those locks were as secure as they think they are. You can figure out those codes, no problem, I'm sure. What do you say, pal? How's about to help me help the Empire and root out that rebel scum?
Oof. You're not particularly keen on betraying your friends, but we do owe Tirona a favor now, and you'd love to make another pal while you're at it. There's gotta be some way you can maneuver your way out of this mess. You tell her, sure, you'll offer her some help. If you're going to hit up someone's office, it should be... Oh, fuck. No. Uh. Well, maybe I can get her to go to Tagora's house. Um. I'm not bringing her to Tysius. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Tysius doesn't deserve that. And they need this fucking rebellion so bad. This needs to happen, so. And we're not bringing her to Tagiri because. No, we're going to Gorgor.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. He's real smart and a good talker. He's always got the latest gossip, so you think he'd be my kind of guy. But he's also just such a sleaze, like a real creepy creepster. Not to mention, he charges about 3 stiff tubes for all of his info. No thanks, I'll handle it myself. Oh, but imagine the scandals if he turned out to be a rebel all along. I really hope we find something on him here.
I'm so sorry. After some 1337 hacking, that is punching his wriggling day into the keyboard, the door to his office clicks open. The two of you slip inside and you glance around. You are immediately reminded of his hive, almost eerily reminded of it, in fact. Did he just order copies of all the same minimalist aesthetic furniture and have them sent to his office? That's, well, you don't know exactly what that is, but it's certainly impressive.
You know, I'm not so sure if that vase is regulation. Take a picture of it, just in case, will you?
Sure thing. If you happen to accidentally delete the picture later, well, actually, you have accidentally deleted a bunch of pictures before. Figuring out your troll phone has been an ordeal. You line up your camera and take a shot, and oh fuck. As you were about to press the button, your phone received an incoming call from someone, and you end up hitting the answer call button instead. Now you're going to be trapped in a social encounter that you weren't mentally prepared for. No! Oh wait, it's just Tagora. Ah, fuck. Dude, I don't remember what his... man. That's no problem at all. He's egregious and easy to talk to, and you're standing in his office. Fuck. Again. Better call Gorgor. Throwing on your most practiced, everything is perfectly fine expression, you try to angle the camera so he can't tell where you are. Alright. My apologies for bothering you on such short notice. I recently learned through the grapevine that you may have been responsible for certain changes in Shigishi's attitude as of late. I thought it might be prudent to let you know that... Wait, is that my office? Did you break into my office? No! God, no! This is not his office. It's just, an office that coincidentally happens to look exactly like his? His face has been frozen mid-smile, and now it slowly seems to twist, until the smile doesn't look nearly as friendly or genuine as it did a moment ago. He starts to laugh, a little raspy chuckles under his breath. I see. More the fool I was to ever believe I could trust a fellow liar. Is this Gaelick's work? No, it can't be. He doesn't do that kind of subterfuge. What? It was all just a game to you. Yes, that must be it. Of course it was. You're not here to make friends. What? No! That's exactly what you're here to do. The bills I so graciously forewent for your sake. Ha! Well, no matter. You can expect a very hefty invoice to arrive via email as soon as I finish typing it up. No, please no. He doesn't have to end it this way. You were just trying to secure another friendship. He knows how it goes, right? Saying you're doing anything for a bit of social gain. Oh, but of course. And I would be very happy to continue our business friendship in the future. Once I've reimbursed in full my time and expenditures. Farewell. Damn it! No! I'm sorry! You were the only one I knew wouldn't be rebel scum! Damn it! He ends the call and his face disappears. The friendly little bee-woo sound that Gripe makes cannot possibly underscore the finality and tragedy of this situation. Your heart is truly broken. But hey, at least you can trade one friend for another, right? Now that she's seen that you're willing to sacrifice for her, surely Tirona will... ... Tirona? Ah, shit. At some point while you were distracted, she made a break for it. Now you're left with not but a hefty fine and an ache in your chest where friendship used to be. No! I'm sorry! Tagora, I'm sorry! Please take me back! Oh, damn it. Alright, well, that was, that end. Rip? Okay. I cannot bring myself to bring her to Tyzius's room because I know there will be something there. And I just can't do it. I can't do it. So I guess I have to go to Tigiri next. But anyways, that is all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would mean a lot. If you want to play the game for yourself, there will be a link in the description to where you can download it on the Steam app. I highly suggest. It is worth the 99 cents. But if you do not want to buy it, there's always my playlist of videos. I have over 40, just covering Friendsim, and they will all be linked at the end of the video. They're nice to binge watch. I actually calculated how long altogether it would take to watch them, and it would take 3 days. That's how many I have. But yeah. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!